Welcome to the Stairway to Freedom overview webinar tonight. We'll be getting started here shortly. Welcome to the Stairway to Freedom webinar overview this evening. We'll be getting started here shortly. Welcome. Please tell us where you're located tonight. If you would, just type in the chat box there where you're calling in from. This is a mic check. Just want to make sure you can hear me okay. Can you hear me okay? Welcome to tonight's Stairway to Freedom overview webinar. We'll be getting started here shortly. Welcome to the Stairway to Freedom webinar overview tonight. We'll be getting started here shortly. Okay, first thing tonight, we're going to share the introduction to the program by the owner of the program. No one could present the program better than the owner, so we're going to let him do his thing. So bear with me a second. I'm going to set that up.
Hello and welcome. This is the Stairway to Freedom video designed to explain our simple pay plan. My name is James C. Hill. I'm the owner of Stairway to Freedom, and I'll guide you through our pay plan. Hopefully, you'll understand it well by the time we're through this short video. One of the most important and a very different thing to keep in mind is that you receive gold from those in your organization who make a donation to you through our crowdfunding platform. Your acquired gold will be recorded in your gold online wallet and stored in a 3,000 square foot vault, which is located in the United States and insured by Lloyd's of London. The amount of allocated pooled gold will be verified by an independent certified public accountant at least once every quarter. You can exchange your gold for US dollars when you need to spend it. This exchange process just takes a few days. The money you request will go into your online currency wallet. Once it's there, you can use a debit card or have it transferred to your bank account. You can also exchange your gold for any of a variety of precious metals and have them delivered to your home or any address of your choice. The company is the facilitator of the Stairway to Freedom platform, which is a participant-to-participant system. Participants buy gold from the company at wholesale, otherwise known as the spot price, to use to upgrade within our system. Participants then authorize the company to transfer their purchased gold to another party in order to upgrade and therefore be qualified to receive the same upgrade donation from those in their organization. However, through the power of exponential growth, you should reap much more from that single seed when your tree starts bearing fruit. Miner. Stairway to Freedom is not a MLM. It is so unique that there is not really a name for it, but in many ways it resembles a one-level affiliate program. However, and this is the unique part, you can receive gold from as many as 7 levels deep. You may be asking yourself, how can this be a one-level affiliate program, and yet I can receive gold from as many as 7 levels deep? I will show you how right now. We must make this disclaimer. The chart and the amount of acquired gold shown on these pages are used as an example only. We are making an assumption that the average number of personally referred is 4 on each level. Results will vary with each participant. Everyone starts Stairway to Freedom at the foot of their staircase as a free miner. You will be at the top of a unilevel, which can benefit you on 7 levels. Copper Miner. Your row 1 is occupied by the people you personally referred to Stairway to Freedom. Every row in the structure is unlimited width. When your personally referred people buy $10 worth of gold from the company in order to upgrade to be a copper miner, they simultaneously authorize the company to distribute that gold to the proper recipient. In this case, that will be you, and immediately you will receive all of the $10 worth of gold. This is called the Gold Rush bonus because you receive 100% of the gold, unlike the other upgrades where you receive 50%. A little later in the video, we'll show you why this is a good thing. There is one other exception to the rules. All miners are qualified to receive gold from the copper upgrades on their first row. However, from this point going forward, you must be qualified to receive the gold from each upgrade level as those in your organization upgrade. As you can see on the left of the page, there are 3 cells from a spreadsheet. which shows your potentially acquired gold based on every level, averaging 4 sponsored people per participant. You receive $10 worth of gold for each upgrade at this level. In our example, there are 4 upgrades. To qualify for receiving the benefits from those upgrading in the rows beyond your row 1, you must take that first step by making a copper donation to the person who is 1 level upline from you. Remember, every row in the structure is unlimited width. But for this example, we are assuming that for you and those who come after you, the average number of personally referred is 4. With 4 participants upgrading, you would receive $40 worth of gold. Bronze miner. Your Stairway to Freedom's second step is bronze. To qualify to receive the benefits from those upgrading to bronze on your row 2, you must first make a donation of $40 worth of gold to the person who is 2 levels upline. Now that you are qualified, you will receive $20 worth of gold for each upgrade to bronze on your row 2. With 16 participants upgrading, you would receive $320 worth of gold. I want to point out that for you to upgrade to bronze, you donated $40 worth of gold. However, you received $20 worth of gold when those on your row 2 upgrade to bronze. That is because for everything above copper, you authorize the company to split half of the donation you receive to those who helped you, your referrer, and their referrer. Without them, you would not be in Stairway to Freedom. In turn, you will receive the same level of appreciation from your first 2 generations. Silver miner. Your Stairway to Freedom's third step is silver. To qualify to receive the benefits from those upgrading to silver on your row 3, you must first make a donation of $80 worth of gold to the person who is 3 levels upline. You receive $40 worth of gold for each upgrade at this level. With 64 participants upgrading, you would receive $2,560 worth of gold. Gold miner. Your Stairway to Freedom's fourth step is gold. To qualify to receive the benefits from those upgrading to gold on your row 4, you must first make a donation to the person who is 4 levels upline. You receive $100 worth of gold for each upgrade at this level. With 256 participants upgrading, you would receive $25,600 worth of gold. Now it really begins to get interesting. And remember, we give you a free lead system and automatic marketing machine, so you'll have a good stream of fresh prospects flowing into your system. Your Stairway to Freedom's fifth step is platinum. To qualify to receive the benefits from those upgrading to platinum on your row 5, you must first make a donation of $500 worth of gold to the person who is 5 levels upline. You receive $250 worth of gold for each upgrade at this level. With 1,024 participants upgrading, you would receive a whopping $256,000 worth of gold. Diamond miner. Your Stairway to Freedom's sixth step is diamond. To qualify to receive the benefits from those upgrading to diamond on your row 6, you must first make a donation of $1,000 worth of gold to the person who is 6 levels upline. You receive $500 worth of gold for each upgrade at this level. With 4,096 participants upgrading, you would receive $2,048,000 worth of gold. Elite miner. Your Stairway to Freedom's seventh step is elite. To qualify to receive the benefits from those upgrading to elite on your row 7, you must first make a donation of $5,000 worth of gold to the person who is 7 levels upline. You receive $2,500 worth of gold for each upgrade at this level. With 16,384 participants upgrading, you would receive $40,960,000 worth of gold. Exciting? Breathtaking? Can you do it? Absolutely, with your automatic marketing system. It's a lot like winning the lottery by working a system that cannot fail if you follow the directions. But it doesn't stop there. Look at the matching bonuses, and we only used 4 referrals per person as an example. What if someone on your first row refers 10 or 20 or more? Or for that matter, what if you did? You would have a lot more than 4 on your front row. It makes all the difference in the world. Now that you understand how much gold you can receive, the following illustrates why you will want to do some serious mining. And when we say mining, we're saying looking for those with a heart of gold. For however many there are on your first 2 generations, you will receive a 50% matching bonus on the gold they acquire from all upgrades above the copper miner level, if you yourself are at or above the upgrading participant's new level. Thank you for taking your valuable time to watch this video, and we hope you choose to join us on the Stairway to Freedom.
Now, some people, after watching that the first time, they kind of get overwhelmed or they get lost in the big dollars. Don't worry about the big dollars. The big dollars will take care of themselves. Here's the key to this business, in my opinion. Since you're able to earn matching checks for both your first and your second level, you should build this program as wide as possible and work with the people that you put on your first level so that they will build out their first level as wide as possible, which in turn becomes your second level. Now, the reason you want to do that, of course, is because for the first and second levels only, you can earn matching checks 50% of what those people earn. And remember, those people can earn from 7 levels of people beneath them if they're qualified. Now, regarding the qualification, just keep it this simple. You have 7 upline above you and you have 7 downline below you. If you want to earn on a level below you, you must donate to that same level above you. So if you want to earn on the 3rd level below you, then that means that you would have to have donated on the 3rd level above you. And if you look at the presentation that we did, stop it and you'll see there's a chart on the right hand side, and that explains all the levels, what your donation amounts are, and what you earn from the people that fall on those levels. Now, the first thing you should tell your people once you sign them up is they should log into their website, and once they log in, they want to do 2 things. They want to get their referral link, because the referral link is going to allow them to start referring people. And as you can see here for mine, if you go to personal referrals, you can see at this point I have 56 on my first level. Now, if any of those people do anything at all, that means I should have somewhere between 28 and 30, or maybe even more, on my second level. So that would mean if I had 30 on my second level and 56 on my first level, I would have a potential of making 50% of over 86 payments. And that can happen anytime. Anytime they get paid, I get paid. So this program really rewards you if you help your people. But back to what the person should do. They should click on the menu and be sure to look at the news and updates. That's very important. Be sure to keep up with that. That's where you can learn the latest information about the company. You can also learn about any presentation calls that might be coming up. These are corporate calls. The presentation I'm doing right now will happen every Wednesday. until further notice at this same time in the same location. But what you want to do is have your people log in and go down to payment accounts. When they click on payment accounts, they're going to see something called Pay Quicker, and you're going to want to click on the link below and set up your Pay Quicker account. Why you want to do this is because that's how you're going to be paid in this program. The payments are going to come through Pay Quicker, at least for everyone in the United States. There are some issues about paying into other countries, and their company is still working through those issues. But by all means, anyone that does business in this program and generates income, there will be a way to get the money out of the system. Like I say, we're just trying to clarify a few items right now. Now, in order for someone to make a donation, there's a couple of ways to do that. I can sponsor Mary, and Mary can go register for free. And so Mary goes and registers for free using my referral link, and then she would appear under my personally referred. We're going to use Tiana instead of Mary. So Tiana actually showed up in my personally referred. Now, before I upgraded her, this ticket was over here. It was under the copper level. And what it allows you to do is it allows you to kind of pay it forward. So you can pay it forward for your people by giving up $10 in future income. You don't have to pull any money out of your pocket right now, but you can give up $10 in future income and upgrade someone. In order to upgrade someone, again, you have to go back to the menu and you have to go to something called Tickets to Ride. And under Tickets to Ride, you can buy 5 tickets at a time. Again, they're $10 each, but you don't have to pull any money out of your pocket. They go against future earnings. So every time you order here, you're basically giving up $50 in future income. You can only buy 5 at a time, and you can't buy any less than 5 at a time. So if I click on order here, I don't think it's going to let me because I already have some tickets. Let me check. Oh, it did. Okay, so I can confirm the order because I used up the other one when I did Tiana the other day. So now I have successful. So if I went back in here, and again, under personally referred, this ticket showed up under copper initially. And if I had wanted to go ahead and pay it forward for her, what I could do is I could click on the ticket, and that screen would come back up and it says, okay, you've got these tickets here. Which ticket do you want to use? It doesn't matter. You just pick the next one in the line. And as soon as you click that link, you come back over here and you'll see that ticket has now moved to the second floor. You moved out of the first floor. She's now qualified for copper and moved to the second floor. Now, again, the key to this business, the simplicity of it, is just build your first level as wide as you absolutely can. And you do that by getting your referral link. You want to make sure under account settings, there's your referral link. There's my referral link. You can give that referral link to anyone by any means you want. You can make up flyers. You can go on the internet and anywhere where you can place a URL, or you can pick up a banner. You can use a banner, a generic banner image, and use that as when someone clicks on the banner, it would go to this particular location. And you see what happens if I click on that. It takes me to the page that we were on that has the video on it. And also there's an introduction from this lady, which y'all probably already seen. If the people that are here are already in the program, of course, they've seen this information before. Now, when a person is on this page, there's 2 things you want to point out to them. One is the login. If they're a member and they can sign up for free, they log in. If they are not a member, then they would click on register and just want to double check with them to make sure the referrer is your name. and your ID. So in my case, someone was ready to register here, they'd fill out the information, fill out all that information. Once it's all done, come down here and submit it, and now they have a free entry in the program. Now the next step that they have to do is they have to have some way to make their donation. Nothing happens until they make their initial donation, or they bring someone in that makes an initial donation. Because any money that is generated on the first level, as it said in the video, you're going to pick that up. Anything beyond that point, you have to be qualified. And the qualification requires a donation to levels 2 through 7. If you want to pick up levels 2 through 7 below you, you must donate to levels 2 through 7 above you. And that's the simplicity of the pay plan. Don't try and complicate it. It's something that people are not used to, but it is a very simple pay plan. And once the light bulb goes on, you're going to see there are thousands, possibly even millions of dollars in this pay plan. All you need to do is focus on building the first level, working with those people, and building your second level. Now, our group, which is called the Action Team, has set up an opportunity for you to join us, and we will show you how to advertise your link, and we'll also help advertise your link with our team. This is our Action Team website. Now, when someone comes over here, we actually have 4 programs that we are promoting. First one is a real simple program, minimum $10. For every $10 that you spend, it could potentially generate $1,023 for you, because it's a 10 matrix system. Once you take and enter one matrix and go through all 10 matrices, that one $10 could turn into 1,023. Another program called 4 Corners. You can join us for a one-time $18. Now the first 4 people in this program, it's a 4-by matrix. The first 4 people, which is your top level, could earn you over $500,000 each. Now I know that might be pie in the sky money, but I'm just saying, if people would just do the basics and let the program build, it's possible. Will it happen? For most people, probably not. But if you only were able to produce 10% of 500,000 and you got that monthly, you probably wouldn't be disappointed, especially when you only pull $18 out of your pocket one time. Now, of course, here's our program, Stairway. Again, join us, one time $10. That's the initial purchase of your gold. And we're going to show you how to earn gold, and you can turn it into cash. This program opens June the 1st, and we're very excited about it. It's a tools program. Any business you do on the internet requires certain tools in order to build that business effectively. And this is going to provide all the tools necessary for one simple, very low monthly charge. Right here is a link that would let you register for next week's webinar. So this is included on this website. So again, if you share this with someone else, they have the ability to join full programs. They also have the ability to get into next week's webinar. Now here's what we say. If you decide to become part of our action team, email us and I can give you a free page like this. And there's an example. We'll click on that, show you what that page looks like. This is showing at this point.
Hello.
This is the $18 program. It gives you the ability to register for their next webinar, which we do a webinar like it for Stairway. And there's a couple of slides that tell you a little more about it. But if you watch this particular webinar, it will tell you everything you need to know. Now, why do we have this in a program? Why do I even mention it in a program called Stairway? Well, here's the reason. Because what I told you to build Stairway is build your first level and build using the people in your first level to build your second level. Well, in the Four Corners program, it's similar, except that on your first level, unlike Stairway where it can be unlimited width, it's only 4 wide. So if you go and sponsor more than 4 people, you're actually helping your top 4 people build their organization, which of course is part of your organization. And the top 4 people there, you earn matching checks, 100% matching checks, up to a maximum of $559,000. So $559,000 times 4 is a potential over $2 million income one time. That's only a one-time income. But in addition to that, there is a newsletter that you can purchase optionally, and that newsletter can earn you another potential, again, $76,000 monthly. So there's some very serious money in both the Four Corners program, the Stairway program, and for that matter, $1 Ad Club. Because again, for $10 one time out of pocket, every time you spend $10, you could be turning it into $1,000. Now down from there, we'll show you. We will teach you how to place a banner with your link on it on the top of the page like this. So this is another advertising medium that we have available called the chain ad. And basically what we do is we show you how to use banners and put your program in this top slot. Then you go ahead and get a page made like this. As soon as you put your information here, this bottom one is going to fall off. Everything is going to shift down, and you're going to have your new one in the #1 position. Then when you hand this page to someone else, your position will be the first program there. The second one will be what's now the program that we have in this position right now. What's in the first position becomes the second, and like I said, everything shifts down. So that's one mechanism that you can use to advertise. Another mechanism that we have is this rotation system. The rotation system is another option for you where in 3 minutes or less we show you free and easy how you don't have to pay anything. You can get a crowd of guaranteed visitors. The number of visitors can grow exponentially. Thousands of members promote your site. Visitors stay on your page. Now here's what happens. In order for a visitor to be able to create their list like this, they have to be willing to click over here, stay on the page for a few seconds, and then once they have seen the page at a recommended number of time, there's a button they click and it will plug in these codes. And all of these codes have to be entered. Then they're able to place their free ad. They can put their free ad in here just like you could. We could give you a page like this. You could put your free ad in there. Your ad will appear in #1. Everything else will shift down. So this is another mechanism that we use. And you can put these all over the internet. These are just some examples telling you if this happens and that happens, just giving you an example of how you could generate over 55,000 hits for your website, just starting with the basics and starting to share things. So we will teach you everything you need to know about proper marketing of the program. Your program, you'll be advertising with our team. Now this says, also I will place any of your personal links of programs you joined that we promote in our action team in a rotator, and complete team will help you advertise. So what we do is we have a rotation system. As soon as somebody new joins our team, their link goes into that rotation system. And every time that someone clicks on one of the links that's in the rotator, it shows somebody else's website. So one time it might show Mary, another time it might show Bill, another time it shows Sally, and the fourth time it might show you. So you have an opportunity to get additional signups that way. Now, in step 6, it says after you've joined any of the first 4 programs that are show up in step 1 to 4, you email us here and say, I joined. And all we need to know is your username. We'll verify that you're not pulling our leg, that you actually did join. And once we see that you've joined, then we'll take your link and put it into the rotation system. And then right here is how you can go and listen to the last webinar, this one in this case. As soon as this is finished, it's automatically put on the net within about 30 minutes. And a way that you can get to the previous one, they're replaced each week. You can click on that link and it will take you over to that location. We also have created a downline builder. In the downline builder, we click on this. These are links that you can also join if you so choose. You can join all 4 webs, and it'll show you how to set up a squeeze page. We can help you with that. Basically what that is that's a page where somebody comes to the website, they read a basic information, and in order to get more information, they have to put in their name and email address. There's also Link Track, which lets you track your links. This will tell you if advertising you're doing is effective or not. Are you actually getting hits to the links that you're putting out? This Primus Rotator is so you can create your own rotation system. Let's say that you ultimately get 10 people in your program, so you can go in and start advertising for them just like we're advertising for you now by using a rotation system. And you could put all 10 of your members in a rotation system and then advertise for the team, and everybody can be helping each other out the same way that we do. You can also join Traffic Wave, which is an autoresponder system, and that's a little bit too elaborate to go in right now, but it basically is a way for you to deliver emails out and do what we call a drip campaign, so you can just kind of drip on people and keep getting them information. The Ad Vitalizer, I showed you that a while ago. That was the six different lists of programs that were there. And then we have other recommended income opportunities for your review. Well, we've already mentioned a couple of them. Four Corners Alliance is the $18 program I told you about. Of course, you know about Stairway to Freedom. We also have a program here. This is hands-off. All you do here, it's a passive income growth program. You can put money into this program, and they pay you a certain percentage every single day. They trade in the market, so as long as the market is making them money, then they agree to share that money with you on a daily basis. This is the program I told you about that's going to be opening June the 1st, the Tools program. And it's going to be having a real nice suite of tools to use for marketing any of your businesses. So again, the reason that we bring up the other programs is instead of having all your eggs in one basket and something happens to that program, because any program on the net, I don't care how secure they say, is subject to fail. And if it fails, and that's the only program you're working with, you could have spent a lot of time and effort and money and end up with nothing. So we encourage everybody to work more than one program at a time, to have more than one stream of income working for you just for that reason. Now here is a whole page worth of places you can advertise. And we'll teach you how to utilize this page to advertise. So unlike most programs where you sign up with a sponsor and you probably never hear from him again because he made money off of you and that's the end of it, or he may not have made much money and he didn't know what he was doing, so he can't very well help you if he can't help himself. You know, that's not like that. If you join our team, we're going to be right there with you. We're going to help you earn money. Okay, back to here. Let me close this out. Let's see if we have any questions. Go ahead and type them in the chat box. If you have a question, put it in the chat box. If you would like the email to join our action team, just type AT and I'll put the link in the box for you that you can send us a email. I appreciate your attention tonight, and hopefully you mentioned this webinar will be on the internet in YouTube, and you'll be able to search for it and be able to replay it. And hopefully, again, after you replay it, if you have questions, you can email us as well. Again, if you have any questions, go ahead and type them in the chat box, because the presentation is done for the evening. If there are no questions, we will be closing in about no more than 5 more minutes. Okay, as I mentioned, we're going to be wrapping things up in about another 2 minutes. If there are no further questions, I appreciate your attendance, and we look forward to seeing you same time next week, and bring a guest with you. We will present the information, enough information for them to make a buying decision. So make it easy on yourself. All you have to do is bring people to the presentation, and we will tell them what they need to hear. Okay, Daphne, Danny, thank you for your attendance tonight, and we will see you next week. Have a great week.